Hello, hello, hey. Hi Daniel, how are you? Just looking through different tag colours. Welcome in, welcome in. So I decided to go with a bit of Final Fantasy XIV today because I wanted something a little bit chill. I'm doing a bit of storyline and I'm playing with my alternate Soraya Forestia, so here we are. But how are you today? Alright, so we're going to get this cutscene going. I'm good, thank you, I'm good. Had a bit of a funny day at work today, in the sense of I was got a lot of stuff to do and getting through things. Jada, hey, welcome, welcome. Love, love, love. Is the sound and everything okay today? Hopefully it is. Good, glad to hear it. There, it's ready. So she's trying to charge the aetheryte at the moment. We've got to get you on here soon, Jada. Ha! It worked, I think. Try attuning to the aetheryte now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. Who settled on red then, Dan? We have done all we can, Soraya. For now, let us withdraw. You don't know? When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Bless you. I love Shiva. This is going to be fun. The music in this game absolutely rocks. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moan Breeder's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah, before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Emmerich. Hello, knight. Madam, Sir Emmerich regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read you this letter. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Soraya Forestia, the warrior of light, saver of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Helone bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Aww, isn't that sweet? Okay, so I'm going to quickly change from Bard to Scholar, because I'll get into the into it much quicker as a healer than I will a DPS. I've been leveling her up in her DPS at the moment, so actually let me trigger this first. Oh, got leveling on, that's why. Because I was levelling up her archer, which is why I came on a bit late, because I was in a dungeon. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, we were in a dungeon and the tank went the wrong way and it took us ages to sort it out. Hold on on. Why is it not? Let's do it this way. It's easier. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so we're triggered for that. Letter. You testing out all the sounds? Are they all working? Can you hear them all okay? Because that's the important thing, is that you can hear them all. But yeah, I love her little outfit for this. I pieced it together and dyed it all pink. That's as pink as I could get it with the dye anyway. So it doesn't quite match her hair, but it's almost there. Sploosh. Alright, while I'm waiting for it to trigger, I might see if I can get some ice shards. You couldn't hear them that well. Okay, one sec. Because we had this the other day where it was being a bit weird. I could hear them, but other people couldn't, and I had to fiddle with it, and it was working. But I'm guessing it's... Alright, there we go. Oh, the volume's up. Yeah, the volume's at max, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'll have a look. Okay. Mike, hey, how are you, my friend? Blue versus pink. Enjoy your luck. You're getting there. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Mike. You know you're always welcome here. We're about to fight Shiva. Alright, so this primal is a different kind of primal. So, yes, so basically the names are picked up from all sorts of, let me just turn the volume down a little bit on my end. There we go, it's an absolute banger of a song, but that was a bit loud. Yeah, so a lot of the gods in this are taken from mythology. And Shiva in Final Fantasy is an ice queen. Oh! How did I just get killed? What did I get hit by? Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Keep a close eye on it. I don't think I've ever died in this fight before. That's interesting. Oh, they're down. Have got their stances on. Oh, am I frozen? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so a lot of people pose here because she freezes us. Yeah, tune. Does this game get harder? Yeah. I think they're being a bit sarcastic there, to be honest. Oh, we got butts. Nightbot's got it. Yeah, I can't believe I got blindsided by that. That was quite surprising. But hey, it happens. There we go, got her. Okay, there's nothing in here for me to grab, is there? No. Okie dokie. So that's that dungeon done. A lot of people tend to think that. She's not wrong there. Ooh. That's right, I was like, I know those words. What the F? Asians, of course. There's always Asians. So far, I haven't finished Shadowbringers yet, but I'm quite close to starting it, so I'm quite looking forward to that. So far, out of the bits I've played, this this sort of Heavensward section of the game is my favourite. Oh well, this is the kind of the pre-Heavensward, but then we get into Heavensward. By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Blah, 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 blah. Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Giovannians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough. I was only asking. If you ask me, there's naught to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Ah, but before that, you'd best pay a visit to Whitebrim Front and speak with Alphino. He's probably worried sick about you. That or he's busy playing at politics with the Ishgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blood vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. Oh, that's not the thing I meant to do. There was some other anyway. Let's head to Whitebrim Front. Hello, cat. Have you forgiven me for giving you medication? Yeah. Not you. Up the stairs. On my big chicken butt. Here we go. Hello, Fuzzy. There she is, and none the worse for wear. Was there any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for us all when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. Well, I did this, and then this happened. The end. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning, but not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration, and one for which we have Soraya to thank. Yes, you are right, of course, Sir Emmerich. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is the matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drillmore, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies that the heretics stole from the House Fulton caravan. Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes, scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Oh, on an unrelated note, Soraya, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Aw. Oh, buddy! Hey, Jason, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How did your VR chat go? Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Please do not think less of him. I wouldn't think less of him, Oshvart's my buddy. Let's go tell him we're alive. That'll stop him losing his little tiny mind. Think it went a bit better than I thought it was. Oh, excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Have you played this game before? It's got so popular lately that they recently ran out of digital sales for it. So the whole meme of, have you tried the critically acclaimed? We're like, oh, the meme went too well. No, it's this way. It's in here. Hey, buddy. I rode in on a unicorn to see you. You haven't, but I have seen it before. Ah, cool. We're doing a bit of a storyline today. What were you thinking, Soraya? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual and summon Shiva anyway? And then, engaging on the abomination in mortal combat? By the fury, Soraya, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side. Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. Ah, but you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Emmerich wished to have words with you, and Master Alphino in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. I love Hoshfont, he's great. Didn't mean to nearly trigger a spell there, but there we go. It was just a healing spell, so it wouldn't have done anything. Oh. Yes, let me in. Oh. Oh, there we go, I had a bit of an itch on my neck. Mm-hmm. What you doing, Smelly? I can't use my arm to prop you up all the time. Look at this silly thing. Look at this silly thing. I'll switch the camera quickly. I should probably set hotkeys to it, really. There. Look at this little ball of fluff. Hey, fluff ball. Yeah? You're leaning on me. You being a butt? Yeah, you're being a butt. Okay, back to the game. He's sitting very comfortable and spread there, isn't he? Thanks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's a smart boy. So I'll beat your butt. He just shows his childishness here, doesn't he? And it's not a bad thing, but he really does. Mm-hmm. I like Lucia. She's cool. Very well said. Tune has changed, hasn't it? Did indeed. He wasn't talking to you, Smelly Boo. He was talking to me. Yeah. Come here then. Do you want some snuggly love? Is that what it is? You want some attention and some snuggly love? You're yelling at me like that. Hmm? You're yelling at me like that? Oh, look at your little fuzzy butts. Yeah? Just what you wanted. You wanted a big cuddle. Yeah? You wanted a big cuddle. This is my little smelly face. Look at her legs sticking up in the air like a silly rabbit. You silly. You smelly. You both of these things. Yeah. She's also very contented right now. I wish I could turn the camera so you could see her face. She's just like, ah, yeah, that feels good. Yeah. I have to put you down now so I can continue playing. I can't snuggle you and play at the same time and leave my face. Come on. She's a fuzzy little boo-boo. Okay. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Yes, you do. You're standing outside and right in earshot of other people. Come, Soraya, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. So this is where I say I do like Alphino in general, but there's, especially in this part of the game, he makes some very, very naive and sometimes stupid choices. But, you know, things have consequences and the writers are aware of this, so I won't spoil. But sometimes Alphino can say the wrong thing, shall we say. Okay, so there's the observatorium. I don't want to go there. I want to head to Mordona, which is over this way. Music in this game really is good. And there's so much variety in the music as well. Like, some of it's sort of really thrash, and some of it's just like cute little pan flute things like this one. Here we are. Let's go find Minfilia. I actually was in a dungeon with someone who made their character look identical to Minfilia. They had the outfit and everything. I bet that's weird when they're talking to Minfilia in the story. We are. Mm-hmm. She did indeed. stinky, you're going to fall off. Okay, come here. You silly sausage. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgardsormr. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Soraya, 'tis well that you're on hand. We have a problem. Roai has escaped. It happened shortly after the immortal flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plaid she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Roai quitting the city via the gate of Null with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Meridianum, I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberd and the First are hot upon her heels. Pray make haste to Camp Bluefog and join the hunt. Let's go hunting traitors. Bluefog. Just going to shift around a little bit. Oh, I'll get more comfortable. There we go. Let's get rid of this this one while we're here. Nope. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Roai walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. No, he did not mishear. We have Ralbarn's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. Roai must not be allowed to reach Castrum Meridianum. There, that came out way more farmer than I expected it to. Oh, I do have Eos already. Okay, we can ignore that. Let's go get her. Traitor, Ishgard hater. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, no. Let's just fly over there because I want to go that way. I don't want to run around again. There he is. Level 50. Duty. Duty time! This wretch was with Roai. He threw himself at us that his mistress might escape. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own, the goddamn RP. Psst. With me, Scion, we almost have her. There she is. Defeat Eileen Roy and her Imperial allies. Try and take down as many of these ads as possible so that we can focus on her. Where are the, oh, there they are. I was going to say, where are the others? I can see their names. Down you go. Ha 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 ha. Alright, you might want to get out of the way of this Sky Mage. Unless you want to die. I don't think you do. You sung her favourite song and she started... Oh, hold on. Frick, I don't know how to feel right now. Sung her favourite song. She started crying because she loves that song. Oh, that's so cute, Jason. Oh, I love that. How long have you been speaking to her? Let's take out some of these guys. About the start of this year. Oh, and you really like her? Down you go, guys. I don't want reinforcements here. Alright, she goes down, so now it looks like it's just... oh, he's gone down. Oh, she's still there. Ah, that's why. Yiggity! There we go, trying to get him on the thing there. Let's take this guy down. She lives in England and I live in Scotland. Oh, it's not that far. I mean, as long as you're not at complete either end. They've both gone down? Yes, they have. Have some poison. Got it! Woohoo! I say, obviously don't dox yourself, but yeah, is it a long way between the two? Bind her and do it tight. Yes, sir. You're not sure? Fair enough. Good work, men. She and her imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the immortal flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordling who's never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it your God's-given right to rule over others. You know naught of our plight, the injustice that we low-bornish guardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we're not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It is no fault of mine if fools imagine me a paragon when I join the flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you were the only person ever to have suffered. In case you have forgotten, Ralban himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. You also speak to some people in school, and it's like I do speak to someone I can actually see all the time, or someone I can only speak to in VR. Yeah, true. True, that is true. I did a long distance relationship and we ended up married. But yeah, it can be quite hard. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Uldar to face justice, and the people whose trust you dragged through the gutter. Off she goes. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Rauban chose his. Ooh, what's this? Weapon coffer. Nice. Right, a smarmy little smirk. There's double dealing afoot. You're also moving schools, so if I meet someone in my new school, then it's like weird because I can't be in two relationships. Yeah, true. But I mean, just go with your heart, go with what you feel. That's the only advice I can really give, because every relationship is different. But I went with my heart, and it worked out for me. So, Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Rauban, and that should be the end of it. Oh, excuse me. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. I am aware that the antecedent held Roai in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. You're going to lurk for now. Fair enough. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here. It's much appreciated. Okay, back in Revenant's Toll. Should probably open that chest actually. Book of Diamonds, huh? Sounds nice. Oh, apparently it's not as good as what I already have. So that's level 81. My damage 81, level 130. Let's have a look. Make some space. Got so many of these, don't need them all. Book of Electrum, don't need that either. Is it this one down here? Nope. Nope. Book of silver? Nope. Where is it then? Maybe it's gone directly into my armour chest. Or my inventory, rather. Here we go, Book of Diamonds. Yeah, it actually is lesser than what I've got. Okay, that's fine, we'll put it back. I'll get rid of that later. I'm just going to put my fan on for a second, it's very hot in here. Just cool me down a little bit. Whew. Hello Smelly, you have returned. Tell me, Ophelia, what's going on? So he sends me here to tell her what's happened, and he's already told her himself. Shown. No one says that. Scions, assemble! Just like in the intro movie. Mm-hmm. 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 Moon breeder. She loves her Oriange. Mm-hmm. Nope. Okay. Back to Uldar. Mm-hmm. You would indeed. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm sticking your butt in the air for a good scratch. Was that good? Did you like that move? Hold on. Hold on. You're back. Yep. Oh my goodness, Liz! Hi! Hi everybody! Hi Nick! Hi Demi! Hi Swedish Dev! Hi Moo! Moss rather! Hi Nico! Hi! Welcome on in! How are you all? Welcome in. Well, you all know me, so I don't need to introduce myself. It's going good. It's going good. We have a little fluffy Moo next to me. We've got a little Stinky over there, and we're playing a bit of Final Fantasy XIV. Actually, I should do that because it's that side for you. Over there. But thank you for the raid. Who am I? Oh, thank you for the follow, Minik. Much appreciated. Oh dear. So yeah, go on then. I'm Elsie. I play all sorts of games. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what my thing is. CC really be calling me Swedish Dad. The CC's not great, I do have to admit. The CC's not great. Yeah, she's right here. She was just getting a butt scratch because she's a silly. Your audio's a little low when you switch screens, but glad it's going well. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that because it's done it before and I've fiddled with it, but then it affects the main screen, so I've got to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, should we show off a little bit of Moomins? A little bit of Moomins. Hello, precious baby. This is my little fuzz. Love you, little belly. Soft little belly. But yeah, I'm just playing a little bit of Fault 14. Her chin's doing a lot better actually. I'm going to have to put my fan back on. I'm so hot. Let me know if it's really noisy. But I really am hot. But yeah, so her chin's getting better. We're medicating her twice a day. I got one of those little baby toothbrushes, you know, the really soft one, and I rub it on her chin. She loves it. We better watch out in this stream. Liz Doobie mod here. Liz Doobie mod here. She's got her own command as well. But yes, welcome in. So we've just rooted out a traitor. Not afraid of no Liz. Hydrate. I just dehydrated. Does that count? Dehydrate, absolutely. So if you're interested in which wine it is, I do actually have a picture of it in Discord. So please feel free. Don't tell Ina. Yeah, I'll hydrate later, don't worry. So does anyone here play this game? I've got cat fluff up my nose now. Moo moo. Cat fluff. He's an angry boy. Yay! As far as I know, you're asked to hydrate, not dehydrate. Hold on, I thought it was a dehydrate. Let me just check. Did I misread that? Yeah, dehydrate. In evening streams only. Let me hydrate for you as well then. Hydration! There we go. Ah! My cat just looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing? Yes, always hydrate. I love that she's got a little chocobo and a little Moogle plushie on her bed. Oh, no, Mum. You want to dehydrate too, though? Go for it. Pepsi and rum. Ooh, nice. Mm-hmm. Not me, who just took my melatonin pill. Enjoy your lurk. Refresh yourself after your stream. Mm-hmm. Does indeed. Look at that butt go. Party butt. Face in the front, party in the back. Oh yeah. Thank you. Ooh, nice. Aww. I do love that the three, although you've got Raoban, but he's not one of the leaders, he's the general of the army. But I love that the three leaders are women. Okay. Just had a little Pepsi left in my glass, poured a bit more rum than I prefer. Sometimes you just gotta neck it. I am most eager to address the Asian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. And sometimes you just gotta wiggle that butt. Wiggle that butt. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise to us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Soraya, in particular, is an ever-steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. I really do have just cat fluff all over my face. Hold on, there we go. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Uldar? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monetarist Ild have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raoban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. Current relationship status: consuming ethanol. Cheers. How'd you say cheers in Swedish? If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time travelling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Uldar, unless you have an objection. Skull? Skull. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Moonbreeder's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Skull! Gotcha. Skull. I'll try and remember that. Soraya, whilst we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alfino and his braves with theirs. Ah, thank you. I've never done Swedish before, but I am interested. I'm doing French and Japanese on Duolingo, but I'd like to do Swedish at some point. I also want to do Icelandic randomly. I've got a real interest in Icelandic language. I think it's lovely. Don't know where that came from. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organisations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Yeah, well, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be better about it. So, working on it. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Quest accepted. Okay. Speak with Riol. Icelandic. Being able to speak to a country with a population less than the city I live in. I know, but there's something about Iceland and Icelandic, and I know it's kind of the place to go now, but I've wanted to go there for years. I've got this weird desire to go to Iceland, and I have ever since I was quite young. It's just I couldn't afford it before, and now that it's become popular, there's so many people there. But I still would like to learn it. At least a little bit. I'd like to be able to get by. But if I could, I'd learn as many languages as I possibly could, because I would love that. But I have limited time, as I stream and I work full time, so I don't have the most amount of time. But I do Duolingo, and that seems to be helping. I've also got another Japanese app that I'm using in conjunction. Oh, thanks. Well, I think it helps. I don't have kids, and we don't intend on having kids, so I have a bit more time than a lot of people. So yeah, that's what I do with it. I'm teaching myself to draw, I play games, and I stream, and I'm learning a language. So that's what I do. Thanks. Well, I mean, if I could, you obviously speak too, and I think that's great. I think it's amazing. Yeah, so I figure that's what I'm going to do with my time. And we're talking about potentially retiring to France at some point. So I'm going to need to be able to speak it if I'm going to live there. Pleasure as always, Soraya. You'll be escorting the commander to Uldar, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for her benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons what found their ways into refugee Anns a while back. So happens we caught wind of something promising, a rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer old up near Ibridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting, clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Soraya, don't it? Generous fellow he was, stolen out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say these clients had the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Soraya? Nothing, because I am the silent protagonist. Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange take place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Uldar. I expect good tidings. I don't have kids, don't plan on getting kids anytime soon. I would need a partner for that, yes, and other ways exist, but if anything, I'd like to say my own. Yeah, absolutely. I still don't know how to get the time. I'm saying that, but I'm also... Yeah, I mean, my husband and I haven't ever had any intentions to have kids, so that helps. I raised my siblings when they were younger, and that was enough for me. So, I'm not really bothered about having any of my own. But yeah. What am I doing? I'm going to teleport there. Let's teleport to Drybone, that's the closest. Off we go. On a big flying chicken! Do they need help? Nah, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. Especially when I'm a healer, I like to drop by and help people when I see them needing some help, so I can fling a shield over them and then carry on. Alright, he's on the other side of Highbridge by the looks of it. Oh no, he's right in the middle. Hello, Ilbert. Ah, Soraya. My scouts have been keeping a close eye... My scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it's seen that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologise. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Leveilleur needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. I totally respect that. For me, I'm thinking more in the ballpark that I don't really want to pass on my broken genes. That was part of our reason behind not having them as well, is that, I mean, I have, you don't have to read this, obviously, but as you may have noticed, I've got a tag for chronic illness. So I do have an illness that I don't want to pass on, plus I'm kind of broken in general. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Soraya. Off you go, Mr. Regaden. But yeah, I figure, you know, the last thing I need to do is have kids and add to my illness, really. Because the last thing I need is to make things more stressful and more tiring for me. I've even been told by my doctor that I shouldn't really work full time. My response to him was, well, should I go and, are you going to pay for my mortgage then? Because I kind of need it. But I like my job, insofar as anyone likes their job, so it must be below us. Oh, someone's doing this. Let's give him a hand. Oh, I don't have that action. How annoying. Why can't I select her? Oh well. But yeah, so basically I don't sleep properly. I don't go into REM is the crux of that. Oh, fate complete. Okay. Fate complete. Wait, are you still attacking me? Cheeky sod. Down you go. There you go. That was silly of you, wasn't it? Alright, where are these guys? I wonder if they're in the cave down here. Oh no, it says I need to go up. Okay. Let's go up then. Alright, so it's on this level. Right, that's the wrong way, so they must be just here somewhere. Ah, there he is. So I skim read through that, seems rough, but now REM sleep, so that causes all these... Yeah, so I don't go into that, basically. I don't go into the deeper levels of sleep, and it messes me up. So I do actually keep a track. So I've started keeping a bullet journal. I don't know if you've ever sort of been interested in these sorts of things, and you don't have to be if you don't want to be. But yeah, so I've got a bullet journal, and I keep track of, I mean, so I've got, you know, last month was fruit, the month before I did mermaids, and I've got a couple of really cool mermaids in here. I did a daily mermaids thing, so I've got all sorts of different bits and bobs in here. So that was last month, my tracking, because it was fruit. I did a thing of grapes for a daily checker, and this month I'm doing cats. So there's my meow-motivational quotes. And there's my mood tracker, so I track my moods each day as well with colour coding. I do dream, but not very often. So if I dream, then I'll go into something, and it's usually like an action adventure, but I don't dream very often. So, and then I did this, which is like a cat made out of like flowers and hold on, let me turn the light off just for a quick sec, so you can see that better. There we go. So there's the cat that I did with like flowers and shapes and roots and things. Yes, meow-motivational. And this is my tracker that I wanted to show you. So this I do every day. You can see I've got like green, amber and red. And what I do there is, is I put the number, so this is kind of my spoons, like the spoon theory, but I like to do it as battering. So you can see this month most of my battery's been red. Luckily next month I'm on annual leave, so hopefully that will stop being red. But what I do is I track, so this, yesterday I woke up with 20% battery, the day before that I only had 10%, the day before that I only had 5%, I woke up like I'd not even slept. But then a week ago I woke up with 85% battery and I felt good. And then I've got one line per day, and I've done like a little cat paw for the O. And that's have I done my habit tracker, so, you know, have I done self-care, have I done my language skills, that sort of thing. This is me checking that I've taken, so I suffer from anxiety and depression as well, and I have to take a pill for it every day, so that's my pill tracker. This is my catitude page, but it's gratitude. So if I'm grateful for something, I write it down in there. That is going to turn into an art piece, but I haven't finished it yet. And then there's my diary there, which I sort of note down what it is I need to do on any particular day. There's my goals, so I did a little kitty with like a sort of an Egyptian style kitty with butterfly, because why not? I made it calico to look like my cat. And then I've got my language tracker. So I do sort of keep track of these things, and it does help me a lot. So I usually do that in the sort of the 15 minutes, half an hour before I go to bed. But I found that makes a real difference. And it really does help, so that's good. But it's really helped me a lot, significantly, since I've been doing it. And I'm a big, I enjoy a pun, so May was mermaid. So I'll show you some of my mermaids actually. Thank you. You slept with a Fitbit smartwatch for a while and I could track my sleep. Yeah, it is really interesting. My nan's got sleep apnea. So yeah, this is my, let me go back into my other screen. I need to put what's its codes on there. Yeah, this is my mermaid. So I like doing like creepy mermaids. I did Be a Mermaid and Make Waves. That was just a little tracker. This was my daily tracker, so I'd colour in the hair or the tail or, you know, the bra. And then I did the next day, so there was one for each day. There was my mood thing. That was my pill tracker, so I did a different colour on her tail every day. Hey, how are you? Welcome, way in. Oh, it's you. It's someone else doing a wave. But yeah, so I did a different colour on her tail for each day I remembered to take my pill. I want to be where the people aren't. She's a mood, isn't she? I want to be where the people aren't. There was my diary. And then this was my goals. So I did a mermaid in the background for that. And that was just and I did this girl. She's like a fairy mermaid. And she's got, I don't know if you can see it, but she's got glitter hair. Yeah, so, you know, I had a lot of fun doing that. And then I did, this is my motivations for last month, for June. So I did fruit for June. And I've got a little glittery mermaid there, a little glittery strawberry there. I don't know if you can see, there we go, you can see the glitter on it that way. Did a glittery strawberry, that was my meal tracker. Then grapes, I did a grape for each day for my pill tracker. I did a tree, you can see in the background, I did a tree there, and I did little cherries for each line of gratitude. I did watermelons for my daily. I did a quarter of a watermelon for my habit tracker. And then I did cherries for my battery tracker that month. So I did a little sum up here, and each day you can see I've put a number on there, and then I've worked out my average battery on waking last month was 53%. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, and it's helped my mental health like you would not believe. It really has. To the point where thank you. You also want to be where the people are. I know, I'm so antisocial. I'm happy to deal with people online, but as soon as I need to speak to them in person, I'm like, nope, not interested. But yeah, that's taken a lot of practice to do, but I've been enjoying it. And my art is getting better. I only started doing art about 2.5-3 months ago, so I'm quite pleased with it so far. But it's really good, and because I'm a teacher, but I teach adults, so I've been telling my students about it, and some of my students have started doing it as well, so that's really, really fulfilling. Thank you. Alright, let's go back into my terrible Brummie type accent. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I've a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Alright. So that wants me to go down. There he is. Hi, bug. Let's just quickly heal myself. Oh, yeah, heal myself up. The wholesomeness here, that's something I need to do. It's not always wholesome in this channel, but I try sometimes. Who goes there? An adventurer? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Big love. Big love. Damn fool, you should never have come here. You shouldn't have come here. Skyrim flashbacks. You should never have come here. I haven't played Skyrim in ages. I might have to do that again soon. Down you go. You weren't tough. But yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm very appreciated. I love everyone who comes in here, lurker or not, chatty or not. It just makes me happy. I can't always be wholesome. Exactly. I do swear a lot. I'm never going to be a child-friendly or family-friendly channel because I do swear. And I forget that I'm doing it sometimes. I actually swore in a class earlier and I was like, oops, I shouldn't have said that. I said shit instead of stuff. And I was like, yeah, people do that sort of shit. I mean stuff. I was like, sorry. They just laughed. I was like, my bad. Didn't mean to say that. Alright, so wait for Ilbert outside the tunnel entrance. But yeah, if you do ever want to play this game, let me know and I can help you out with it. Because I'm doing the same for Liz at the moment, actually. Just sort of giving her the tips so that she can start and just enjoy herself playing the game without running around trying to figure out what's actually going on like I did. Alright, Ilbert should be in here somewhere. Hold on. Where is it telling me to go? Is it around that corner? No, I don't think it... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's see where he is. Down this way. There he is. You didn't realise it was 14. I watched another stream of plays occasion. Nice. Usually not watching Twitch for the game though, just letting you know. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I do this on occasion and I just felt like it today. It was this or Mythic Ocean and I decided to go with this. I might do Mythic Ocean on Thursday instead. I don't understand. What's all this about? Grah! As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. Before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring in an inexperienced recruit. Commander Leveilleur will be most disappointed. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients though, we know not how, but they slip past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskwhite sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the immortal flames or the brass blades. Alas, we're to aid them, and they're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Oh, you recently started to play Stardew. I want to start playing Stardew. I've only played it once or twice before, but it was as a co-op, and honestly, I just got more confused by what was going on than anything else. Alright, I'm going to very, very quickly just take a quick comfort break, so I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Stardew is, yeah, so I want to play it more and sort of really get into it and really understand it, but there's so much going on with the others doing a co-op, and they all had mods as well, and I got really confused. So I'm actually thinking I might switch games. I'm enjoying myself, but I kind of want to play something else right now. So I might just quickly switch. Log out and get it switched over. I'm thinking of popping over to Mythic Ocean, which is one I was just talking about, and it's just made me want to play it, talking about it. Okay, I will be right back. I've just got to switch consoles. Okay. Dad jokes galore. Oh, there we go. Nice chill game now. You can just relax. So I had a little save game where I was just testing the game out and decided, yeah, I want to go with this. Okay, so there's new creatures in the kelp forest. There's also 2 more thingies around here, but I don't know where they are, and I'm not entirely sure if they've even spawned yet. But let's check out this area. Your dad is a grandfather. I think I can hear his dad jokes and he'll keep the grandpa jokes. Sounds good to me. Let's see, is there anything around here? Don't think there's anything above the water. Oh, no, there we go. There's one. Ha ha ha. There we go. Oh. Era 1, Section 3. The Creator and I watch the mortals wage war. Their technology is advanced enough now that a large-scale conflict could destroy the world. When they govern themselves, this is the result, the Creator says. It's time to intervene. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 pages so far. So I need a minimum of 10 to create the crown. And I think I might just do that. When does a joke become a dad joke? Do you know what? I do actually have a dad joke supposed to come round on a... Yeah, no, why? There we go. So you can trigger dad jokes like that if you want to. But they're supposed to do it on a timer, but it's not working at the moment, so I need to look into why it suddenly stopped working. Let's look around this area of Eel Kingdom and see if we can find the 3rd library piece. When the punchline becomes apparent. I know, right? So I don't think there's anything... Oh, what's that? Ah, so they're both above the water. That was cheeky. Aha, there you are. Era 1, Section 2, Mortal Concerns. A civilization is growing around us. The Creator comes to me for advice. Which is more valuable to the mortals, the freedom to do as they please, or the peace of mind in knowing they're protected? I respond with my own question. Does providing one mean you can't offer the other? Philosophy. Okay, so that's the 3 from the Eel Kingdom. So why don't we go next to the Kelp Forest and see if we can... Oh, no, that's not what I meant to press. Alright, so I wanted to go to the Kelp Forest. Okay, let's talk to Amar. Oh, he's still shivering. Hey, friend. Any idea if Alethea can give us a hand yet? Nope, still working on it. Gotcha. Did you hear that? Because I certainly did. That made me jump. Oh, dear. Gotcha. I hope she knows what to do. Oh, you didn't hear it. Stress and annoyance. Okay. Hold on. Because I certainly heard it. It made me jump, that's for sure. Okay. Let me try this. Properties. Oh no, I just want to know if because it should be working okay. Everything's set up. I can hear it, so it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, I'm just looking at the sound settings here. Sound alerts. Alright, that's just about delays. I don't want delays. Might have been me having the volume too low as well. Maybe. It was really loud for me. Saying open the audio settings and make sure the sound alerts browser is set to monitor and output. But they must have changed this since then because I don't have that as an option. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm also going to go in here and see if I can figure out the settings for that.
A few moments later.
Alright, let me see if that made a difference. Oh, you heard that? Alright, let me try this again.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Come on, I said replay. Oh, it's queued. Nice. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, poor Amari's all scared. Alright, let's see if we can find... That's the button. So I don't want to go to mid-seas yet. I want to find the... Ooh, was ist das? That might be Lutra, actually. Because Lutra's been chomping away. Yeah, that's Lutra. God, he's getting big, look at him. Got a little friend. Who may turn out to be a big devourer. He's the only one I can see. Is he scared everybody off? Yeah, that's just Amar. I've already spoken to him. Alright, maybe I should go to mid-seas first. Let's do that then. Have you ever played this game before? Good to see you again. Anything you'd like to talk about? Alethea, the kelp forest is in trouble. I was wondering if I could get your help. Oh, what kind of trouble? Well, Lutra left the moss cavern for the forest to find more food, and it was eating huge amounts of kelp. I was able to get it to stop, but it's still very hungry. Goodness, that does sound like a potential crisis. Has Lutra also grown bigger by any chance? Yes, Amara and I both noticed it was larger than it used to be. Just as I thought, I bet it's getting ready to start its metamorphosis. My studies of Lutra suggested this would happen sooner or later. It's eating all this food to fuel the amazing transformation that will soon take place. Fascinating, but is there any way we can stop it from devouring the whole forest? Right. Certainly we don't want that to happen. Reason I'm sorry is I have to leave now. Oh, well, thank you for being here. It's really, really nice that you came here, and thank you for sticking around and enjoying the stream with me. I've had really good fun today, so thank you very, very much. If you do want to join the Discord, please feel free. You obviously don't have to if you don't want to, but we normally talk about sort of food and games and silliness and pets in there in general. So yeah, that's what we do there. And yeah, we're kind of a mixture of wholesome and chaos in here, to be honest. We're wholesome, but we're cheeky. Wholesome but cheeky. There you go. That should be the tagline for this for this stream. But yes, go enjoy yourself. Go have some food. I'm probably going to be ending in about an hour because I still have work in the morning. But yes, thank you for being here, Dev. Really, really appreciate it. Because. Well, it seems to me that Lutra was meant to feed on something else once it was done with the ferns. Perhaps we could give it something more nutritious. It wouldn't have to eat so much. Have you found anything in the ocean that might feed him better, or can you enhance the ferns somehow? Can you enhance the ferns? That's a good thought. You're welcome. We're always happy to have you. We're always happy to have you. By the way, do you want us to call you Dev, or do you want us to call you something else? So I never actually asked, and I should have. But it's just occurred to me that I didn't. The problem is, although the ferns contain the right nutrients for Lutra, they aren't substantial enough to support its growth anymore. However, I did once find a strange plant in the mid-seas with large edible fruits. These fruits are unusually nutrient-dense. I might be able to create a crossbreed that combines the best qualities of the ferns and the nutritious fruits. Ideally, a small number of these hybridized plants would sustain Lutra for the rest of its feeding frenzy. Great, let's do that. Unfortunately, I can't have these new plants ready immediately. I have machines that can speed up the growth process, but it's still going to take some time. Yeah, you can call me Dev Swedish, the Swedish Dev, I don't really mind. Okay, Dev, I'll probably call you Dev then, just because it's easier, it's shorter. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, Dev. Much appreciated. Skull. While we're waiting on that, is there any danger Lutra will go back to eating all the kelp? I think it'll be okay. It seems to understand the importance of not eating everything in the forest now. Skull! Skull! I'm going to learn a bit of Swedish for you. Good, I'll get to work then. The plants will be delivered to the kelp forest as soon as they're ready. Thanks so much, Alethea. I don't know what we'd have done without you. No problem, my friend. I care about Lutra. I want it to do well. I don't know how it ended up in the ocean, but I don't think it chose to be here. So I'm happy to help make our world more habitable for it. Shall we talk about something else? Nope. Alright, well, fingers crossed. Oh, actually, do you know what? Let's go searching for, Oops. This is so hard to control. It's a great game, but the controls are difficult. And they are in most indie games, to be fair, though. I found that most indie games, especially on the Switch, the controls are really unwieldy. Is there anything back here? No. I'd be surprised if it was tucked back in the corner somewhere. It's not really that sort of game. That's a window. Alright, so there's nothing in here. Is there a way up? No, let's try seeing what's up here. In her little solar sail plant greenhousey thing. Have we got any bits and bobs? I'm intrigued by those chairs. Can we just spin them, or is there something else I can do? It doesn't look like there's anything in here either. I'm not seeing any little telltale sparkle. Okay, let's go back down. Anything down here perhaps? Nope. Oh, the one chair I can't move by the looks of it. Alright, so that's where I just came from. 1, 2, 3 doors. Yeah. Let's try this one. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. And that leads outside if I remember correctly. So let's just keep going left until we rule out all of these, or find something, which would be nice. Alright, that goes outside. What's down this way? Nope. Big ol' nout. Let's see if that's just to the outside again. Yep, that's just the outside again. I would totally live in a place like this if I could breathe underwater. Just swim around, go to where I wanted to go, relax and have the ocean around me outside. Perfection. But I'm highly highly doubtful that anything like that will happen in my lifetime. And I'm not going to have any descendants, so it won't happen to them either, because they won't exist. But that probably would be my idyll. Alright, so we're back out in the ocean. Let's see. Let's go up to the top. I'm going to do a little bit of snoot about and see if we can find anything. It's one of those moments where you want to say something, but it's a word you made up and then you panic that it might mean something else that you're not aware of. Is there anything up here? Doesn't seem to be. So it's not done the same thing as the Eel Kingdom then, and hidden them up here. No, I'm not seeing anything to indicate there's a thingy up here. Okay. Anything on the solar sail? No. That's my little manta ray friend. No, I don't want to turn the telly off. Try watching those patterns for a while. It'll almost put you to sleep. You ever try getting closer? Nah, keep my distance. I've heard weird stories about what goes on there. Actually, let me ask you the other question. If you say so. Oh, I certainly say so. They've been there forever, far as I know. I could watch them for hours. Okay. What's that up there? I've already spoken to the whale, and as Rivet didn't have anything new for me. I'm guessing that doesn't either. But let's see what this guy... Aha, it's a new one. It's a new one. It's a slug. Hello, sluggy friend. Mull. I do a lot of my best thinking out here, far away from everyone else. It's fun. Go ahead, let your mind wander. Is that what you say? Have any good thoughts yet? Think I had a few. Just got to remember what they were. Alright, so that's really unhelpful. But anyway, at least I found you. So that's Alethea down there. It's the kelp forest over there. Let's see if I can go... Let's have a look on the outside of this actually. Maybe there's something on the outside. It's so cool looking though, isn't it? Oh, love it. Love it so much. Alright, can we see anything? The manta ray doesn't talk to us. Only thing with this music is it very vaguely, and not, you know, directly, it's just very vaguely, reminds me a little bit of Dead by Daylight with the guy, the Freddy Krueger guy. Hello, Sharky. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, do you not talk? I want to talk to you, friend. No, you don't want to talk to me. Let's see, what else is there down here? What else is there down here? Investigation station. Can I go down there? Will it let me? No, that's the deepest I can go. Okay. So that's the whale again. I would have thought that the libraries would have been in her thingy, but I guess they're not. Or I haven't unlocked them yet. How deep can I go? Yeah, I'm not getting any closer to that, so I don't think I can go any further down. Alright, let's try going back to the kelp forest then. He seems a lot happier. Oh, hey friend! Phew, a lot sure has happened since you were here last. Tell me everything I missed, Amar. Well, I don't know if you've had a look around the forest yet, but it's in pretty good shape. We lost the kelp that Lucha ate when it first got here, but other than that, there's almost nothing else missing. Once you left to talk to Alethea, I did my best to keep Lucha from going on another rampage. And it actually listened. Probably because you already got it to stop before. But hey, maybe I helped a bit, huh? After a little while, Alethea showed up. It was pretty wild, friend. She brought a ton of plants with her. Stuff I've never seen anywhere else before. Lucha went totally crazy for the new plants. You should have seen it. Just when I thought it might never stop eating, it was finally full. And it headed back to the moss cavern like nothing ever happened. Oh, since then, I've been busy making the rounds in the forest. Some folks are a little rattled, of course, but everyone seems to be okay. Friend, it's kind of a miracle nothing worse happened. Things worked out because we all worked together, huh? I don't know how to even thank you. But thanks so much anyway. Of course, Amar, whatever that elf said. You said it. Want to talk about something else? Fire away. How do you feel about Lucha right now? I feel pretty good about how things turned out, friend. I mean, yeah, it was pretty scary when Lucha lost control for a bit, but we lucked out, and the forest is still in pretty good shape. I'd go check up on Lucha in the moss cavern, but I'm still kind of scared. Maybe you could let me know how it's doing if you find yourself out that way. Will do. Let's talk about the twins then. I feel like they're doing better than when I first met them, friend. Spending time with them, even teaching them a little about how I do things in the forest. I think they're still figuring things out, but they're on the right track. See ya. Alright, so now everyone's back. Hopefully I can... there we go. There's a a something I've not spoken to, or 3 somethings I've not spoken to yet. Who are you, little fishy friends, or little crustacean friends? Because there is a breakdancing crab here. Yeah. Greetings, darling. It's been a while, hasn't it? I hope you're well. I'm afraid our class is full at the moment, but we may have vacancies sometime in the future. Do take care. Look at that pout. Look at that pout on that fish. Glitter fan. Teach us to be like you, Glitter. Teach us to be like you, Glitter. Teach us to be like you, Glitter. Glitter's got some fans. Ooh, you're new. Hello. Dive. You gotta believe in yourself. That's a lesson I learned back in the day. But listen, don't forget to question yourself once in a while. Doesn't mean you have to change your mind. Just be open to the possibility of it, you know? Hey, buddy. Good to see ya. How you been? As you can see, I'm a bit busy, just passing on some wisdom. We're full up right now, but maybe we'll have room for you later. Did you know Glitter is teaching a class too? Oh, you mean the so-called other life of the party? Wow, they just never give up, huh? Guess that is how it is when you got everything figured out. Always gonna be imitators. That's no problem for you, right, buddy? I know you know the difference. Flash fan. How can we be like you, Flash? How can we be like you, Flash? Oh, you've only got 2 fans. Oh no, you've got 3 fans. There you go, fair enough. I was going to say, Glitter's got more fans than you. Oh no. Oh, hello, Urchin. Shade. Oh, I missed that. Hold on, let me try and go back. There we go. This is my perfect spot. Everyone should have one. And if you have a perfect spot, why ever leave? Fair enough. Hello, little crab friends. Ooh, ooh. Snoop. Hey, I don't think I know you. That's weird. I never miss a party out here. Who invited you, huh? No one. I'm here by myself. Lame. You're just a party crasher then. Good luck finding anyone to talk to. Rude. Who invited you again? I go to the parties. I don't need an invite. Oh, of course. Yeah, I remember you now. Liar. We party goers should stick together. Don't go too far, okay? I brought tasty snacks. Whoa, whoa, okay. Don't matter how you got here then. Good job thinking ahead. Bring them on in. So I see. To be your friend, I need to be cool and bring snacks. Oh, I don't think I can go any lower than that. So that's a rock. I just slammed my face into a rock. Let me see. Let me just quickly check that. Yep. I can pop that into Discord because none of my mods are here at the moment. They're all busy, busy bees. LC quotage. Oh, we're up to 30 now. Yeah, 30 quotes. There we go. There's something over there. I think I might not have spoken to it yet because it's got that little... Yeah, I've not spoken to it yet. Okay. Oh, hello, Zoomies. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You think if I keep practicing my roll, someday I'll roll right into your heart? Sorry, who are you? I mean, don't mind me. Just working on some self-improvement. But watch out, one day my roll will really impress you. Alright, so I think that's everyone here. Let's go see the twins first. Yeah, I've seen everybody here. I just need to find 2 more things there. Oh, Lord Poison's got something new to say. Lord Poison's got fans! Poison fans! Lord Poison! Lord Poison! He's got 4 fans! Oh my god, I love it! Hey Lord Poison, what's going on, emo fish? Oh hi, you're just in time. I know you already heard my song before, but it's been a while. Want to hear it again? Go for it, my friend. Cool, let's do it. These ashen remains into the darkness fade, a pall of long lost memories, though bones may break and the sea may quake, my fury never wavers. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you liked it. Lord Poison! I love that so much. I'm a Poison fan. Love you, Lord Poison. What else is down here? So there's some more fish down here. So I'm guessing that's a part of me fiddling around with the Mythic Ocean. Stop calling it Mystic Ocean. I think that's everyone down here, and they've stopped sitting in this cavern looking at, yeah, so that's back down to Lord Poison himself. So let's go up towards the surface. Let's poke our head above and see if there's anything up here. Book. Okay. Whoop. I don't want to zoom, I want to have a look. Such soothing music, except for Lord Poison, of course. Don't think there is anything up here. I think it was just teasing me with the eel forest. Because I don't want to accidentally... Yes, that's straight to the elk. The elk forest? The kelp forest. I don't want to go to the kelp forest. I don't think there's another one up here. Let's do a bit of zoomies around. No. Alright, let's go back under. Hello, you two. How are you today? Winnie, will this really last forever? Is there any point if it doesn't? Fuchsius, I wonder what she's thinking. She probably has no idea what this means to me. No, I don't think she does. She's busy pondering existential crises. Oh, hello. Esty, sometimes we come here when we're feeling lonely. It doesn't always help, though. It's hard not to think about the past, even when you don't want to. Come on, let's go. Oh, they've gone back down there. How did things go in Alethia's lab? Well, it was kind of lame. Alethea had us doing a thing where we had to look at so many slides in the microscope. It was a huge pain. We wanted to take a break and try out some other stuff. Yeah, like the burners. But Alethea didn't want us having any fun, I guess. So she told us we had to leave. Sorry it wasn't any fun. I didn't know much about Alethia's plans for you two. You two need to be more careful. You could have gotten hurt or damaged something in the lab. I'm going to say that fun. That's okay, new friend. That's okay, new friend. We don't blame you, but we wanted to tell you one other thing, because it's kind of weird. You know how Alethea wanted us to help because she did us some favours before? Well, one reason we kind of didn't want to go back is because of what we saw. What did you see? Well, we were outside the lab and we saw Alethea with a fish, maybe one who lived nearby. Yeah, and like Alethea had some device, we couldn't see it too well. But she pointed it at the fish and the fish just disappeared and never came back. It was really weird. I don't know why she would have done that. I guess maybe it was some kind of experiment, but was that fish really okay with it? And where did it go? Yeah, it made us pretty upset, new friend. We just thought you should know. I agree, that sounds pretty strange. Thank you both for telling me. No problem. Want to talk about something else? I'll ask you about someone. Like who? Lutra. I don't know. We gave it another chance, but it's just no fun. It can't play games or talk about stuff with us like Ma. Yeah, I think I'm kind of sick of it now. Let us know if it ever does something really cool. And let's talk about Amar. Well, sometimes Amar's kind of boring lately. Usually not. Only when they told us that one forest story. Maybe they know some better stories and we got asked for a different one. Yeah, could be. We've still never beaten them in a game either. We need to fix that. And that's it. See ya. Right, so they're back in here. That's just Lord Poison. That's to the Eel Kingdom. Alright, so I want to go back up to the shallows where they were a minute ago. Let's talk to these guys. Ooh, what's that? There we go, found one. Hello. There it is. Era 3, Section 3. Apprehension. Fear has become commonplace among the mortals. Even the most loyal of them sometimes worry they'll be spirited away for a minor infraction. I've asked the Creator whether this is a good and healthy way to live. Their response is always, this is the only way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I only need one more to make the basic crown. And I'm kind of tempted to do that and then start a new version of the story, just to sort of see what it does before I really commit to doing a full one. Where? Oh, there they are. Because there are thousands of endings, and I can certainly see replayability with these. Oh, there you are. Lance. Hey, you might be thinking you could mess with us, huh? If I were you, which I'm not, I wouldn't do that. Just a friendly tip. Suede. Hey there, sorry if my friends have been a bit rude here. We can't run away from things that want to eat us. All we can do is try and scare them off. So give my buddies a break if you don't mind. Don't touch us, says Barb. Nothing personal, pal. We say it to everyone. But seriously, stay back. I thought I saw... Oh, it is just 4. I thought I saw 5, but that's fine. Spike. You. Can't you see we've got these big pokey spines? You seem pretty sharp. I'll let you figure out the rest. What's that over there? What's that over there? Tough. Did I miss a bit there? No. Have you seen that huge shadow behind me? I don't know what's causing it, but it scares me right out of my shell. It's you silly Willy. Hello, tortoise friend. Misty. Everyone acts like they're all grown up, but really, we're all just children. I think I saw... Right, that's down there. That's the twins. That's Lord Poison. There's one more over here. Ah, it's the guy who lives up on top of the rock. Did we just meet? Have we always known each other? Whoa. When you're connected to the whole world, it's like everything's happening all at once. Oh, I love this game. It's just so cute and lovely. Alright, so... let's go see Lutra, shall we? New pages in Coral Reef. 2 out of 3 pages. I've spoken to all the fish in here. Okay. That looks new though. Is that Lutra? Lutra? Is that you in there? Familiar one arrives? Yeah, it's me. I came to check on you. There was dreaming before familiar one returned. This one thought dreaming might never end. Great change has begun. I can see that. You look pretty impressive. This one, uncertain what familiar one means. All is dark now. Cannot see familiar one. Cannot see anything. This one has much fear. This one does not understand great change. What happened to this one? Hey, it's okay, Lutra. I'm here. You're going to be just fine. This is not known, but this one still has gladness, because familiar one is here. Also, this one knows new things now. New things came in dreams. First thing this one saw is that during greatest hunger, familiar one spoke with device-using one to decide how to help this one. This one has much happiness about that. I helped because I was worried about you, Lutra. I'm glad it turned out okay. Thankfulness. But there are other new things. Second thing this one saw, two that are one have crystal. Crystal shows them things far away, things familiar to them. Does familiar one know this? No, I didn't know that. No, I don't know what you mean. Did you see anything else? This one saw that two things are one believe crystal helps them, but crystal brings them much pain also. This one thinks greatest pain of two that are one comes from crystal now. Thanks, Lutra, I'll keep that in mind. This one will only share one more thing that was seen, and that is device-using one wants to find something. Thing device-using one wants is in deepest place. Does familiar one know? No, Olivia hasn't told me anything about that. This one tried to see what was in the dark place. Something stopped this one. Only darkness was seen. If familiar one goes to that place, this one thinks greatest caution should be used. I see. Thank you, Lutra. I'll be very careful. There are other things that this one saw in dreams, but this one can feel all things slipping away. Lutra, hang in there, okay? It's going to be all right. Lutra, this one would not have had name without familiar one. This one had much fear about great change, but familiar one helped much. Now, this one only fears that familiar one will not be remembered by this one after great change. Will this one's memories disappear? Lutra, don't worry. Even if they do, I'll tell you everything that happened and you'll have them back again. This one has greatest thankfulness. Words of familiar one. Changed everything for this one. This one will never forget you. If he turns out to be an evil alien bug, I don't care. I still fucking love him. Lutra deserves the world. Oop. Slammed into a rock again. I are a good swimmer. Alright. Kelp Forest. I've already been to the Kelp Forest. That's Lutra. He's getting big. There's his little flower. So, oh, the pod's gone. That's why it looks different. The pod's gone. Oh, I've got an itch on my back. I don't know. I think it's my hair sliding down the back of my dress and giving me itches. But it's only where the hair is touching, so it would make sense. Alright, well, at least no more of them seem to have died. Hey, weird fish. I miss the stars. They're still gone. Maybe they'll be back someday. Thanks, me too. They're not stars, but anyway. No more starlight, only dark night. Let's talk to the mushroom. Spark, don't worry about what's ahead. You'll find it when you get there. Wow, thanks for that. Let's see, let's go annoy Camo after I've spoken to these guys. Oh, actually, did you find your friend? Oh, you're the one who sent that little fish over, right? Unfortunately, things didn't work out between us. Luckily, though, I did manage to find a meal. All's well that ends well. Right. Sorry, fish. reasons we might be shorter, right? Maybe we're just sunk into the ground a little. It's hard to be happy when your stomach and mouth are both upset. We're not just shorter without Zubin, we're fewer. That's no good when you're a colony functioning like a single organism. I wonder what's prettier, red lights or blue ones? I'm glad to see you've got your head on straight there, Zoe. I swear I didn't do it. Stop looking at me like that. Didn't do what? Got something to tell me there, Proto? Okay, fine. Want to hear about something? I saw a big old scary slug come wandering through here. Never saw anything like it. It went right past me, looking and sniffing all over. Definitely thought it was going to try and eat me. But my disguise worked. It left pretty great, huh? Alright, you never heard any of this from me. Rocks don't tell stories. Now get lost, I don't want to be noticed. Can we see you above there? Or no, he's still just showing us a rock. Do you guys talk? No. That's Lutra. So I can only assume that the thingies haven't spawned yet. Let's look over here. No, nothing there. Okay. New pages in Kelp Forest and in Moss Cavern. Ooh. Let's go straight back then. Oh, it's up to 5 pages now. Okay. Well, that's in the Kelp Forest. Let's see what we've got down here. Ah, there's one. Hello, Stinky. Okay. Hey, good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh. See, Mama. So now I'm going to sit right here next to you. Oh, you big stink. Oh, you big stink. Hello. Hello, sweetie. I'm going to show you a lovely face. A lovely, gorgeous face. He's my handsome boy. He wants to be put down. He doesn't like being held. You're my handsome boy. Yeah. Go on. There you go. Ooh. Watch it, watch it, watch it. There we go. You're graceless. So graceless. You going back? Sit then. Now I've got cat fluff all over me again. Let's see. Ooh, hiccups. I've been hiccuping a lot the last few days, you know. I have no idea why. Come on. Completely baffled. There you are. Era 5, Section 2. The secret place is underground. It's the size of a metropolis, with facilities to provide the needs of every mortal living there. They spend their workdays tethered to a machine that exhausts them. Some believe their work here is important, some are apathetic. No one seems to understand the purpose of this place. Most don't remember the outside very well, if at all. That's interesting. Well, that's 10. So I may go ahead and create the crown. Because I can always play another save file, can't I? So, let's... because I'm curious, I want to see what happens. Hey, how's it going? Looking to chat for a bit? So, Lucha tried to eat the kelp forest. Interesting development, eh? How things turn out? Way better than any of us expected. The kelp forest was almost totally unscathed by the end of it. Well, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? But did you think about what might have happened if you hadn't told Lucha to stop eating? Wait a second, how'd you know about that? Well, like I said, buddy, I'm here to observe, so that's what I do. You're spying on me, in other words. I wouldn't call it spying. It's more like just keeping an eye on things. I haven't got much better to do anyway, thanks to this whole arrangement. Alright, I'll forgive you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. So, anyway, where were we? Right. What if you hadn't told Luke to stop eating? Could things have turned out better somehow? How could they have gotten any better? The forest was saved, Lutra got better food to eat from Alethea, it all worked out. Sure, but the takeaway for Lutra would have been different. Maybe it would survive and thrive better if it knew how to hunt for itself, rather than having better food provided for it, you mean? Yeah, in a way, you and Alethea kind of interfered with the natural order of things, you know? Maybe, but Lutra isn't just an animal. It thinks about things deeply, and I think we taught it a good lesson. Certainly possible. But don't take my words for gospel, buddy. All I meant to say is, there's always at least a few ways of looking at a situation. You already know that, I'm sure, but keep it in mind anyway. Let's talk about the crown. Sure thing. Got any questions? Want you to make it? Can do, buddy. But first things first, you got to decide how many pages to use. There's 3 tiers to the crown, each one more effective than the last. For the bronze, you'll need 10, for the silver, 14, and for the best crown of all, the gold one, you'll need 18. Once the crown exists, you can always upgrade it with more pages later, so don't worry about that. Alright, looks like you got 10 pages now. How many you want to lose for the crown? Bronze tier then, sounds good. Now, don't forget, there's other uses for the pages out there, so make sure you're okay with that before we get started. Still up for it, buddy? Yep. That's it then, we're ready to go. And there you have it. Like I said, little ball of potential, but in the end, it might just make all the difference. Let's go over it again. End of your journey, give the crown to whatever god you want. That god would more like to become the creator. Crown exists, you can make it strong with more pages. The silver tier, you need 4 more pages. Right. I see, that makes sense. Which god do you think is going to create the new world? Let me think about that. If I were to guess, I'd put my money on Ketri and Esti or Lutra. Anything else you want to ask about? Okay, so let's see. Does Amar like me? He likes me quite a bit. I'm one of their favourites. Nice. Anything else you want to talk about? We'll go with the twins. The twins seem to like you just fine from what I can tell. You could be closer though. There's room for improvement. Anything else you want to ask about? Lutra. Seems to me like you and Lutra are practically best friends, buddy. Considering how weird and alien its brain is, that's pretty impressive. Anything else you want to ask about? It's because he's sweet, and I love him. Alethea. I'd say Alethea likes you quite a bit. You've managed to tear her away from her work long enough to become pretty good friends. Nice work, buddy. That's it. Oh, no, didn't mean to press that. Yeah. No, not interested. Come on. Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything with it just yet. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to call it a day there and do a quick raid. So let me just see who is on at the moment. Get down from there, Moo. Okay, so this is the raid call for followers. And this is the one for subs. If I can spell, there we go. And let's see who is online. Oh, okay, I know who I want to raid. So let's go ahead and do that. Thank you everyone for being here. I much appreciate it. It is time for me to think about heading for bed. So I'll sit in the raided stream for a little short while and then I'm going to head off to bed. But thank you so much for being here. I'll just turn that on to them so it's a slightly more interesting background. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with my cats. For watching me play Final Fantasy XIV and for watching me play a bit of Mythic Ocean. I absolutely love this game. It's super adorable. It's only £10 something on Switch. I actually got it for free because I have plenty of points, but go for it. If you want to get it, get it. It is good fun and it's cute and it's relaxing and very, very chill. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Jada. We're going to go and raid our lovely Lynn. She is adorable. If you don't already know her, absolutely check her out. And we'll see you there in a moment. Thanks. Bye.
is so rude.